My Dodge Viper, people have been constantly telling me how dangerous it is. Be careful, you're gonna crash. Be careful, you're gonna die. The Vipers are so scary. But how dangerous really is it? Now, so far, I haven't had any problems driving this thing around in dry, warmer temperatures. It's been totally fine, totally predictable. But conditions are right now roughly 30 to 35 degrees with light rain falling and slush on the ground. Not optimal Viper temperature. As for my plans for today, I'm going to start with a couple of performance tests just to see what the Viper is really capable of. And then I'm going to take the thing and do some normal, regular, everyday driving and see if it's up to the task. Now, I know the Viper can handle this sort of driving in warm, dry conditions, and anybody who says otherwise is crazy. But while a normal car could handle these conditions with no problem, I'm not so sure about the Viper. Remember, 450 horsepower, summer performance tires, no traction control, rear-wheel drive, no stability control, no ABS. And so today we're going to find out in these conditions whether the Viper really is as dangerous as everybody says it is. Now, for more of my thoughts on exactly what happened when I took the Viper out today, click the link below to check out my column on autotrader.com/oversteer. Right now, let's go see. I'm a little scared. Okay, our first performance test is going to be flat out acceleration. I'm going to slam on the gas pedal and just see how the Viper handles. Well, that went well. Okay, so that didn't go so well. We're gonna give acceleration another try here. Ready to drop the hammer. Well, it's fun, but we're not really moving anywhere. Okay, so acceleration didn't go so well. Now I'm gonna try turning and flooring the accelerator because I'm sure that'll go a lot better. All right, time to crank it. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of traction in these conditions. Okay, now it's time to test braking. The trick is going to be just getting this thing up to 30 miles an hour or so I can slam on the brakes and see how they handle this sort of conditions. Here goes. It stopped. Interesting. Okay, so the Viper doesn't do very well with performance tests in this sort of weather. That doesn't really surprise me all that much. But how does it handle regular, everyday driving on normal, regular streets with other traffic around? Is it any better? Or is it just as dangerous as everyone says? Let's find out. We're on the road, it's raining, there's a little leftover snow on the ground from last night. Got the wipers on. And we're moving. The car hasn't tried to kill us yet. Okay, coming up to the first turn here. Easy on the throttle. Slipping a little, but like we turned. I mean, we're driving down the street here now, and contrary to the tests from earlier, where the car has some trouble, if you're just driving along the street, you know, it's rainy, it's cold, but I'm not an idiot. You know, every stop sign, I kind of feather the throttle, and then it works. Like, it's not, the car doesn't randomly decide to kill you like a lot of people have told me. All right, so we're taking a turn here. I mean, I'm probably being even too cautious. Like, it maybe slips just a little bit on that turn, but it's very cold tires, and mostly it's fine and controllable. And I mean, granted, I'm going 20 miles an hour, but it's doable. Okay, so starting there, it slips just a little bit, but if you're not dumb, if you're not a complete idiot, you can moderate that. and you sense when it slips, you back off a little bit, and you're okay. Okay, starting up again. That time no slipping, maybe a little. But it's not like with every low speed start, the tail gets wide and you have to like jerk the wheel. Like, we're gonna make it, we're gonna be all right, we're gonna live through this. It seems like it's fine driving this thing in normal, regular driving in this sort of weather. But I don't want to get into a panic stop situation. I don't want to get in a situation where I have to start fast, because I think that's where we get into some serious trouble. I still haven't given it more than about a quarter throttle. Maybe even less than that. Maybe like a fifth of throttle. Because I'm scared. And I admit to being scared. But this car moves pretty quick. I mean, with a fifth throttle, you can get up to 35, 40 miles an hour in a few seconds. It's about the speed traffic goes. So it's not like I'm holding everybody up and like spinning my tires and just inching along. I'm not having that problem. As long as you're not stupid, I get the sense that you could pilot this car in colder temperatures, in rain, even in a little bit of slush. But the key is you gotta not be stupid. And one of the problems is, these have become cheaper, and so they're sort of in the realm of people who maybe aren't as experienced as they should be. And so we've reached a little conclusion about the Viper, this weather, and its level of dangerousness, and that is this. Do not attempt to floor it. Don't attempt to turn really hard. Don't attempt to slam on the brakes. None of those things are gonna work. But if you're not an idiot, if you finesse it a little bit, and if you don't go out when it's frozen and snowy on the road, but just sort of slushy and a little rainy, and you finesse it, then you could theoretically drive one of these around in these conditions. Is the Viper dangerous? Yes, if you're an idiot. But if you're a normal, regular person and you're careful, it doesn't have to be that dangerous. How you doing?
Really?
No, we're going home right now. This is a horrible idea. Well, I wanted to see what it would be like. It's not as bad as you think.
I got a Mustang on how bad it is. No, this isn't so bad. It does the job.